Today in the Toyverse, we look at a figure that is ready for death. And this smiling figure is the NECA Rocky IV series Apollo Creed. Have you ever seen a man so happy knowing that he's about to die? I sure as heck haven't seen anybody like that, but that's just me. And who is going to be the one to murder Apollo Creed? Now, if you've been living under a rock and haven't seen Rocky IV, spoiler alert, this face right here is the face of a murderer. Look, the camera doesn't even want to focus in because it knows it's such a gruesome GQ model-looking face. But enough about Mr. Drago. Let's go to the man who's the happiest man knocking on death's door. Now, I love Apollo Creed. I feel that his death was a bit untimely. But hey, the plot to Rocky IV could not be completed without this man's demise. So, there's that bit of information. But speaking of the figure, now that I removed the hat, I really do like this figure. This may be the favorite of the bunch, in my personal opinion. If I could zoom in on the head sculpt here. Such a happy looking man with a great looking mustache. That's the thing. Ever since Hitler started, you don't really see people rocking the mustache anymore. I can always appreciate a good person with a mustache. Too bad that Hitler guy had to ruin it for everyone. What a jerk. Enough about Hitler. Let's go back to Apollo Creed. Creed looking dominant and happy as ever. He's got this great looking jacket on. It's got some amazing detail. He even looks a little sweaty. That's not by sheer coincidence. It's actually more designed that way based on how they painted the figure, and I really like that. The trunks look great. The gloves look fantastic. And the boots look great too with the little tassels on there. Really digging this Apollo Creed. Give me a moment and I will break down the articulation. Alright, we are back. Let's go ahead and cover articulation while I have the figure in hand. In terms of... Alright, we are back. Let's go ahead and cover articulation. In terms of the head, Apollo can look up. He can look down. It's got the side to side, spins 360. Very good. The arms can go out that much. You can bring them back in. Go all the way around. No bicep cut, but we do have that hinge at the elbow that we're all accustomed to. And it's got a swivel there for some fun boxing action. And we have the boxing glove, which is on a ball peg. And you can get some rotation and up and down motion out of it. In terms of the upper body, it is on a diaphragm joint. It can go back that much, go forward that much, and some side-to-side action here. In terms of the lower body, the legs, like I've explained, they do go out about that much. They have the ball peg system in there with the thigh cut hidden underneath the trunk so he can kick forward about that much, and doesn't really bend back that much. A little bit, but not a lot. You do have the hinge at the knee that allows it to go back that much. No boot cut, but you do get a ball peg at the foot, which gives you pivot, up and down motion, and a toe hinge. So all in all, decent articulation. Some of it is sacrificed for the sculpt. Yeah, it could be a little better, but I am very satisfied with the articulation that is there. Like I said, I want a little more, but I understand why it's not there. So let's go ahead and talk accessories and go from there. In terms of accessories, let's start first with this jacket. We see him wear it in Rocky IV. It is molded in a soft rubber material, and to be quite honest with you, it is kind of a pain to put on. So what I recommend doing is popping the gloves off, like so, and then slowly trying to get it on. That way, nothing more exciting watching a grown man try to put on clothing on an action figure. And it didn't work that time. Let's try it again. It's either the fun part for some of you watching, or this is the most boring part. And can I do it? And his arm popped off. That's great. There's his arm. Popped off. Now, I've done this several other times and I haven't had this issue. So I'm going to stop the video for a moment and I'm going to try to do it another way. Okay, so I got it partially on here. Now I'm going to try to finish it. So it can be done. So you see. There we go. It is on. And I am not taking it back off. So that is the jacket. The second accessory here is this wonderful Uncle Sam hat. Fits over on the head very nicely. And it really helps complete the look of Apollo Creed. Now I'm going to take the hat back off. And I'm going to pop on the alternate head. Plug it right in. Just like that. Now this head sculpt I really like. This one's the money shot. Very nicely done by NECA. Hand sculpted. And done very well. I love the hair, the mustache, the expression. My only complaint is, I wish I would have gotten, much like I did with the Rocky figure, a bruised up and battered Apollo Creed face. Smiling head's fine. This head's fine. I'm just being greedy and I would like one other head. So, those are your accessories. He's kind of like Rocky. He's definitely got more to play with as opposed to Drago in them. So let's go ahead and do the size comparison and call it a day. Alright, size comparison, folks. And here we are with Apollo Creed in the middle, the GQ murdering Russian on the left, and the Italian stallion himself. Apollo Creed versus the Italian stallion. Sounds like a damn monster movie. Man, I love Apollo Creed. Wish he was still alive. Oh well, at least we got a son. So, that's it for the size comparison. They all fit in well with each other, as they should, since they're all from the same line. So, final recommendation. If you don't have an Apollo Creed figure in your collection, what are you waiting for? Go out and get it. I absolutely love this guy, despite some of his shortcomings, which are very, very minor in my opinion. So, go out and get him. What are you waiting for? And if you need to go get him, why not stop over at BigBadToyStore.com for all your toy and collectible needs. So, that's going to do it for the review, folks. Thank you, as always. Huge shout out to the DTKC show for always shouting me out on Monday nights. Also, head over to UndercoverCapes.com for all your geekiness in the podcast world. And if that's not enough for you, drop over on Instagram at ToyLoverCrew and use the hashtag ToyLoverCrew to feature your toy art and the beautiful diorama that's behind you, the pop-up, if you will. Head over to extreme-sets.com for that. That will do it for this review. Stay tuned at the end for the slideshow. And until next time, great googly moogly.